There are some signs of normal life restarting here after the earthquake and tsunami. Electricity, food and fuel were largely unavailable for days after the disaster. Now supplies are arriving in parts of Palu, allowing some economic activity to get going again.
We only reopened so we could help people get food easily, even though ingredients are still difficult to get. And because we were spared from the disaster, we feel like we have a duty to help other people.
When Indonesia's President Joko Widodo visited affected areas last week, he said restarting the economy was one of the priorities. People remain afraid of more earthquakes, but they're emerging from what's left of their homes. Others are returning, having fled when disaster struck. On some streets, there is colour and vibrancy once again. But you don't have to go far for a reminder of what happened here, and that there's still much to be done. Bodies continue to be recovered, but given the difficult terrain, it's slow going. We may never know the exact number of people who died in this disaster, particularly in areas like this, which are so vast and the destruction so immense. Yes, in some of the affected areas, life is beginning to return to some sort of normality, but here it is difficult to imagine how that will ever be possible. The government says there may be up to 5,000 missing under the rubble and mud in 2 areas of Palu, but the search will be wound down or stopped on Thursday. That contradicts an earlier statement from the Indonesian president, who said all the victims must be found. Relatives of the missing want the search to continue.
In these conditions, we realize it's very difficult to get all the bodies out, but we expect our family members to be found, but they haven't. So the government needs to give us a solution. Are they going to ask our permission before they convert this into a mass graveyard?
The government officially ending the search will be something many won't be able to accept. And with entire communities wiped out, it's expected to be a long time before most will be able to contemplate normality. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Palu, Indonesia.